Well, hello again. This is the Painted Pig Studio. This is Sheila from the Painted Pig Studio. And this video is kind of going to show you a little bit about how I get ready and get set up to do a junk journal. This is my way. This is something that I've developed, and I'm no expert. I'm no creative genius, but I do enjoy doing this. And this is what works for me. My theme, the color theme, is going to be green, which happens to be my favorite color. So I've rounded up all my green ribbon and some trim. And so I'll have that ready. This is the book that I found. It's one I've had for a long, long time. I think it's from, the copyright is 70s, I think. 73 perhaps. It's not that old. But I'm going to get it and use it for my junk journal. And I may do, if I have time, I'll show you how I got a book for that. And here is some of the items I think that, and I didn't get my fabric, but it's sort of an old-fashioned print fabric in green. And I think I'm going to cover the spine with this. I'm not sure, because I have a picture of a little girl that I want to put on here in an oval shape. So I may not use this for that, but perhaps I'll use it in some other way. Okay? Now, I put a few little things together that I've cut out and that kind of went together. So a while back, I just kind of clipped them together so I would have them. And so perhaps make some ephemera easily, at least have the materials to perhaps make some ephemera. And I've got some journaling cards that I did that were free printables that I did cut out. I haven't trimmed completely. And to be quite honest, I did turn them green. Because it's a green journal and I want it to be green. Anyway, so this is the startup for that. And like I said, I'm trying to keep it in the 30s and 40s time period. And this actually turned out pretty good when I made it a little bit green in color. And all this I got off the internet, free printables. And here you see, actually this was in this photo's in the very first, well, maybe several of them were in the very first junk journal I ever did. And so these will be some of the photos I'll be using. I pulled this out, and they do a little bit of, this is Tim Holtz tissue paper. May use that a little bit. Not adverse to some mixed media. And these are just little scraps. This came from scrapbook kit someone gave me that I really never used, but I saw it had all this green in it. So, and I especially like this for maybe the photos. So this may come in handy. Okay, and all these were from that same one. I got a little scrapbook paper here that I may use. Some jelly print. It'd be that side. Most definitely. I love this butterfly. This is just a card someone gave me. And I tend to keep these if they've got an interesting photo or paper. And I've had this one a while, and just might use it in this one. And may use it as a journaling card and not actually fussy cut the butterfly out. Again, this was a card given to me that I thought the paper was very interesting. I've got some vellum ready in case I want to do some of that in some of these frames with a photo or something behind it. there are also these little green corners that I may use. This scrapbook paper is rather thick, but you know, if I need to make something a little bit more sturdy, I could use this. This, however, does not scream 30s and 40s to me. So chances are real good that I will not use it. Then I will look for something a little bit more different. And if I happen to stray from that a little bit, I'm not going to worry about it. You know, I'm just going to go with the flow and see what happens. So I hope you will join me. Did I even show you the papers? I don't think I did. Oh, well, let's do that. Before I go, I have stamped on some dictionary pages that I just may use and colored the flower in with colored pencil. It's upside down. And so I was just playing, and I thought, I can use that. I do really like this one and how it turned out. So I'll probably definitely do something with that one. Here's a little spray of flowers that I might go in and color in colored pencil, and nothing on that one. I found this that was a fail. I had tried to do the saran wrap iron-on technique. It just came right off just a while ago when I was looking through stuff and found it, and it was done out. So what I've done, I mixed up some couple of different colors of watercolor in paint in a tube, and I have the Heidi Swapp, I believe it's called Citrus Green, maybe, Color Shine, Citron Color Shine, that I just sprayed randomly here and there. And so this is what I came up with. I've got several envelopes that I can use. This is just torn out of a pad for journaling. I can use that. I can use this, I think, because it's a natural kind of light green color. It's not really yellow. I've got some book pages that I've also dyed with green, and I went ahead and ironed them. Don't usually do that, but I thought I want these nice and straight so I can cut them easily and try to get them all the same size. Here's a larger envelope that I've got ready, and here are my papers. I had the white copy paper and then this cream colored beige paper that I used both of them and dyed. Some of them came out. I do not know where the pink came out in this. I do not know. But that's what happens when you start creating, and happy accidents happen, as Bob Ross would say. It's happy accident. It's sort of giving it a modeled color, the way I did it. And the way I did it was I used an old cutting board to lay on my counter, and I had an aluminum pan over here, and I brushed the color on. I'm being joined by my dogs. I was trying to keep them out, but so, and then put them in a 275-degree oven, I believe, and using baking pans, old ones. So that might be where some of this picked up from, was from the baking pan itself. And this was an attempt with alcohol ink, which did not work. It doesn't work on regular paper like that. It just sat there. Here you can see some of that citron, though. Some of them show up better than others. Some of them have one side that looks good, one that doesn't. Of course, that's what happens. And I've got some music paper as well. And this was a printout from a DigiKit that I thought might go in there well too. Now I think this kind of might pass for like deco art kind of thing. We'll see. And I've got this printable. I cannot tell you where it came from. I'm sorry. But I went ahead and I found it in my stash. And so it does have a lot of green. So I'll be using that probably. I've got 2 copies. This one's a little thicker. So, and I have this grid paper. It's got the green, and it's also got, now this looks like 40s, doesn't it? So, that's definitely gonna go in. And here I just have some more random things that I've cut out and gotten ready. Page, some parchment, and this I printed on a sticker paper. So maybe some of that can be used. So join me in my next video and we'll get started with some of this and see what we can do with it. I've enjoyed being with you today. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please like, subscribe, and share. The Painted Pig is on board for as long as I can be, and if anybody ever watches these, then we'll just keep going, okay? So, thank you for joining me again. Stay safe. Happy New Year.